Hey, this is Rick Kasalj, injury specialist from exercisesforinjuries.com. In today's video, what I wanted to go through are a few soothing shoulder pain relief exercises for men. Now, with these 5 exercises that I'm going to go through, what I found is the way you approach shoulder pain in men and women is different. And for a guy, if they come and approach me when it relates to shoulder pain, these are some of the exercises that I would give him in order to overcome shoulder pain. Now, Andrea's going to demonstrate them. I'm going to kind of go through the details of the exercises, and Andrea's going to start off with the first exercise. Good. So the first exercise is shoulder blade squeezes. And how this works is you're standing nice and upright, heads in line with the shoulders, and what you're going to do is activate the muscles in between your shoulder blades. Good. And relax. Good. So we're really working on those mid traps and the muscles around the shoulder blades. Good, and relaxing. Good. Now looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity for this one, sets would be 1, repetitions would be 5, time would be 2 to 5 second hold and that end position. The intensity is light to moderate, and the purpose of this exercise is to work on those mid-back muscles and shoulder blade muscles, because a lot of times when it relates to shoulder pain, these muscles aren't activating properly, or they don't have the correct or good amount of endurance or strength. So we're trying to work on that activation, endurance, and strength in those muscles. And if we can do that with the mid traps or muscles in between the shoulder blades and around the shoulder blades, this will help ease shoulder pain in men. Now moving on to the second one, this is shoulder shrugs. Good. Back down. So how you'd break it down is you're going to shrug up, you're going to roll back, and back to the start. Good. Shrugging straight up, rolling back, and back to the start. Good. So I'll get you to face back. Let's get face that way. Okay. So just looking from behind. Once again, it helps with working on those shoulder blade muscles. So we're shrugging up in order to contract and relax those upper traps, which are tight in most people and also overactive in people with shoulder pain, specifically in men. And on this roll back down, we're working on those mid-trap muscles and those shoulder blade muscles when it relates to activation, endurance, and strength of them. So looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity for this one, sets would be 1, repetitions would be 5, time would be smooth, controlled movement with a good contraction throughout the whole movement. And looking at the intensity would be light to moderate. And the purpose, like I said, to contract, relax the upper traps and to work on the activation, endurance, and strength of those muscles in between the shoulder blades and around the shoulder blades. Okay, so we've gone through 2 of the exercises. Now moving on to the third one. So we're going to bring the resistive band into it. And what Andrea's going through is banded external rotation. And how this breaks down is you're nice and upright, good alignment with the head and shoulders. The hands are about shoulder width apart. You've got resistance in the tubing. Now you're going to separate the hands. Good. And then back to the start and then separate the hands again. Good. And then I'll just get you to face that way, and it's going to work on the alignment. So we want good alignment when it comes to the head in line with the shoulders. And the reason why for that is we want to build good activation, endurance, and strength in this ideal position. We don't want you to be rounded forward and have the head forward. Then we're kind of strengthening the muscles in an incorrect way. We want good alignment with the head, good alignment with the shoulders, and we want to work on strengthening things in that good position and also working on that activation, endurance, and strength in those muscles around the shoulder blade. Okay, looking at the specifics when it comes to sets, reps, time, and intensity. Sets would be 1, repetitions would be 5, time, smooth controlled movement with a good stop at the end position. Intensity would be light to moderate, and the purpose, as I've mentioned, we're doing a couple things. We're trying to re-educate the body in having it in a more ideal position when it relates to the head and the shoulder. Other things that we're working on is we're working on strengthening one part of the rotator cuff, but we're also working on the activation, endurance, and strength and the muscles in between the shoulder blade and around that shoulder blade. Now moving on to the fourth exercise. Now with the fourth exercise, you'll need a partner, or you can fix the tubing onto something. So it could be a piece of exercise equipment, it could be a door handle at home, and I'll get Andrea to go through the exercise. Okay, good. So this is banded internal rotation. So how it's breaking down is Andrea's got good alignment from the side. There's tension in the tubing. Her hand is pointing straight ahead. Then she's going to bring the hand in, increasing the resistance to the tubing, coming back to the start, and then once again. Good. And then we'll relax. But I'll get you to go face this way, and we'll just kind of go through the movement. So this is just like the other one. Really want to remember to have that good alignment, and in order to kind of re-educate that proper alignment and strengthen the muscles in the correct way. So she's just going to go in and back to the start and back in. We want to remember that good alignment from the side. Now looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity with this one, sets would be 1, repetitions would be 5, time would be smooth controlled movement with a good stop at the end position, intensity would be moderate to light, and the purpose of the exercise, once again, is to target a specific rotator cuff muscle, work on re-educating that alignment of the shoulder and the neck from the side, and then also working on activating those muscles around the shoulder blade and in between the shoulder blades. All right, so that's 4 of them down. Moving on to the 5th one. So with this one, we'll need some dumbbells to kind of go through it. And Andrea will go through a couple repetitions, and then I'll kind of go through the details. Good. So we've grabbed some dumbbells. How it breaks down, you're starting off in a standing position. We're looking at your feet, good balance, hip width position or a little bit more. You're going to bend through the hip, keep good alignment with the rest of your body, specifically your head and shoulders. Arms are out front, and then you're going to bring the arms out to the side and back and out to the side. So I don't keep the arms perfectly straight. I kind of keep them bent, so it's almost like a bear hug. Bear hug at the end, and then opening up bear hug. Good. But the key thing really is to kind of have good alignment from the side, and we're really working on those muscles around the shoulder blade and in between the shoulder blades. Okay, looking at the sets, reps, time, and intensity for that one, sets would be 1, repetitions would be 5, time would be smooth controlled movement with a good stop at the end position, intensity would be light to moderate, and the purpose, just like some of the other ones, but a little bit more intense, we're really working on those muscles in between the shoulder blade and around the shoulder blade, because if we can improve the activation, endurance, and strength of those muscles, it will help when it relates to overcoming shoulder pain. So there you go. Give those 5 exercises a go to help relieve shoulder pain. Now, if you want some of my other best tips and tricks when it relates to overcoming shoulder pain, what I recommend you do is click right here. I have a brand new free report called 5 Tips and Tricks that Fight Shoulder Pain and Tightness. Just click right here. Let me know where to send you that report, and I'll send you that report right away. Now, if you're watching this on a mobile device, tablet, or smartphone, head down below in the description and click the first link, which will be exercisesforinjuries.com/shoulders. Let me know where to send you that report, and I'll send you that report right away. Now, if you got benefit from this video, make sure to like this video. If you have a question or comment for me, leave it down below in the comment section. And lastly, hit subscribe to get future pain relieving videos.